Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. You find me cleaning up some of the stuff around the base. I don't know why I do it with the ship, but I had a bit of fun just getting rid of some of the docking anchors, connectors I have here. And I wanted to just continue removing that stuff. I want to find a better way to dock the ships here. Not sure how to do that yet. I will kind of hopefully get inspired in a few minutes. The ship also needs something that I want to integrate there. I want to put the hyperdrive in finally, find a good place for that too. The thing is that I want to kind of go back to to Mars right now, because there's some things that I found out that would have been nice if I would have known that on Mars. Then one of the scripts I like got an update that makes it possible so that you have swarms of rovers, basically. And then yeah, the whole crane script thing kind of is now in my head, so that I want to continue working with that and making the use of the crane script on my big mining rig there. So it's weird when you are somewhere and then you find suddenly have an idea that pops up, and then you want to go back there, and it's just it shouldn't be that way. Okay, it shouldn't be that way. It's just a thing that sometimes happens, that I think, okay, would like to do this and that now, and then okay, do I go back or do I not go back? It's the weirdest stuff. I'm missing interior plates. I want to take them definitely with me. Okay, this stuff needs remodeling. I need a good way to anchor these ships here and not have, don't know, conveyor tubes sticking out of here. I'm not sure. That's something I don't want to do. So one thing I could do is maybe have something like a U shape here that connects this up. But on the other hand, that would only give me space for, I don't know, 2 big ships or so. Another thing I thought about is maybe having some connectors down here. So instead use, why do I have heavy armor rocks in here? Oh, I think because, yeah, there's the built-in repair system in there. I didn't want to have ships shooting at that thing and destroying it immediately. So what I could do, that was one thing, for maybe all the ships that don't need too much attention up here. I could just make some, yeah, something like a Christmas tree down here. Have some connectors here on the front, have some on the side at one point, so that we can park the things there and stagger that a bit. I still want to have the bottom connector for eventual automatic mining drones. Still a thing I want to do. I still have this drone that earlier had Radev's mining script going, but I still want to take a look at PAM, so that's another thing we could do. So maybe to not have all the stuff up here and have the front entrance, this hangar bay, kind of blocked by anything, I might go with the route to have them down here, because These are all ships. All these ships are ships I can't make good docking ports for, or I can't make good hangar base for anyways. So I will always have to fly to them and enter them from the back to on the front or whatsoever. And so maybe just stacking them down here, will give me room up here, and don't know, gives good positions for the ships to just be in. I want to take this ship out and just have it as a bit of a point to measure off. Yesterday I had another live stream with Ramthep and some people from the community. And I have to say that's always really, really nice. I didn't know how nice it would be to just hang around with people from the community, with another streamer, and just have a bit of a chat, build some things that are more or less useful. So yesterday we built a waffle iron 3D printer. It's not a 3D printer, a ship printer basically. And then I put in the funds crane script to have a way to put ships into the waffle iron basically. So have a projector on the front and then move all that stuff in there. It makes handling of all that stuff a bit easier. It was pretty nice. And then we later called it the spatula, so then that we have a way to flip over the ships in the waffle iron. Pretty neat. And the weird thing is we had it done so quick. So we started, we started our streams. I usually start at 10 p.m. and we were done so early. It was crazy. I had a stream of 3 hours and it was really, really nice. What are you doing? Maybe I need to elongate that thing a bit. Yeah, this ship has power problems. That needs to be solved too. The mining barge was never one of the ships that was too practical, but I just like the form. Okay, we park that down here. Stagger that a few meters apart so that I can take one of the ships out if I want that. And then maybe... what do I do with all the small ships? So the small ships I maybe could... I will remove this. And then just maybe have a small dock in the front of here. So something that's not too much in the way, but just a few blocks long, some blocks around, so that I can dock them up here. Most of these ships have side connectors, I think. This one has a front connector, but this one has no connector at all, and this has a bottom connector. So we could have a bit of a star construction around this here. Just have again, go a few blocks out, maybe have a walkway to whatever there is, and then we put the ships up there if we need them. Okay, let me grab that ship again, remove the whole conveyor system here. And then it looks a bit cleaner. The whole look of the station is then, yeah, again, a bit cleaner, and we can start to put the hangar on the other side of the bay. And then it doesn't look so cramped, so crazy, so crazy cramped, and just with these spindly conveyor blocks coming out of here. I don't really like it if it's that way. Good. I would say I remove that and then come back to you with maybe a bit more progress on this whole docking port. I've turned off the built-in repair system to just use up the materials that I have in here because I ground down. Oh no, wrong button. Okay, let us weld this stuff up and then put it into place again. Again, this is just a small build to not have the stuff so protrude so far anymore. And then we go into the bottom part and fix that up too. I hope no sound is coming through. My neighbor seems to be moving out or something like that, or whatsoever, and there's renovation noises going on. I'm recording relatively late in the day, but who gives? So this, and then a connector here. The good thing with that is that, again, we can park the smaller ships here just so they are out of the way, docked up to the whole station, and we don't run into performance issues with them. And they can be refueled and can be emptied out by the inventory management system. Good. Come on, go down a bit. Okay, lock this up. Now I can turn the built-in repair system back on. This should be emptied out. It's just, again, so I don't have to go in and have all the stuff that's in here just sit there without any purpose. Good, this will be docked up too. And then we go in and this is just so much crazier. And then we go in and I want to place the hyperdrive so that I can finish that thing. I need to make the decision where the hyperdrive goes in the Empress, and then we also want to connect these ships up on this pylon. Hope I can. That shouldn't be problematic at all. I just want to have some docks for the ships that I need to. Don't know. I need to board from space, anyways. Good. Let me take a look. So the Empress has a few rooms, and I think we will again. I thought about that the last time we talked about that I want to put it in the back. Up here, I would like to keep stuff like not the refineries, but have, don't know, crew quarters or something like that. This here also for crew quarters, we have the reactor room in the back. And in the back of the ship, we have this huge open room that needs a purpose. For now, there's the refineries in here, but I need to close that off. I'm not sure if that in the end is airtight. And then I have a lot of space here that kind of needs to be filled, and having the hyperdrive here, I think would be a good way to deal with that. Okay, that should be the middle. Bring it a bit back. Hope it is turned the right way around. Okay, now I have a bit of space to maybe have walkways around it. That was one idea that I had. So I want to close off this bottom part. And then maybe have some catwalks leading up to the upper level there. And I think I should close this off too. And again, then just have some stairs. I could use the catwalk stairs. They're always nice. The others are just too steep for my taste, and the windows are not a good replacement for them. Okay, let's take these stairs on both. What's the difference between 8? Okay, that's just the ramp basically. Okay, we can put that here. It's 1 block away from that. That here. The good thing is now we have a walkway to up here. We can close this off and don't know, have some things up here. I need to recolor this. It's still the case that the paint gun and the blocks are different. So even this is the same gray, it gives me the border. I don't know why that's the case, but I can live with it. I just have to recolor that, and I want to give it a different color anyways. So I think I will use this piece for now, just to have a way up, and then we go around with the catwalks. This is already finished. Crazy. Okay, I had the fear that I didn't have all the materials that are needed, but I have. So now this is filling up, and it seems to be still working. Good thing. Good thing. I'm not sure what to put up here, but this needs to be, again, this needs to be closed. Want to bring in a roof, so we will do this. Maybe we can use catwalks instead of a full block. That should work too. Okay. These I will exchange for the blocks. Now I'm in building mode on the ship here. That's not right. Air vent. Air vent, air vent, air vent. Again, we need to do some I don't know. We need to do random things today a bit, because there's so much work that needs to be done on the base still that I can do when I'm not recording, but I want to at least show you my idea for that. So that's what we will do. Prepare some of the things we can definitely do while I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The day today didn't have the best of a start, and so the the recording kind of takes me out of that. That's a good thing. I feel recording. That's so weird. Recording lowers my stress level sometimes, and if I have a bit of a rough day, just getting in and then just talking to the viewers and just maybe starting a project or finishing one, maybe, it's always, I don't know, it's weird. It makes me feel a bit better, and then I can continue my day in a bit of a better mood. Okay, here by the way, here you can definitely see that. So what I filled in here, the color is different, but when I start to color the stuff, it changes, and it is the same. It is the same gray. It's not a different gray. So maybe it is because of the paint gun. Don't know. Maybe it recognizes, doesn't recognize the color change or something like that. I'm not sure. And oh yeah, and one thing is the old system, the painting system at one point not stopped working, but it worked differently. And it could be also that it is not the paint gun, but that they changed the hues, and some things got a bit. Yeah, there was just a small change to the painting stuff, and now I have to deal on this older build with the consequences of it. So, okay, this is still loading. I can still go in and move the. Okay, we could see if that is airtight. Is that airtight? No, that's not airtight. So we toggle the block off again. I turn them off when they are in non-airtight spaces at the moment, because I sometimes have the problem that an air vent starts to pressurize a room that is, or not even a room, it sometimes just pressurizes open space. So that seems to be a bug. Hopefully there will be. Yeah, Keen Software House talked about updating in the end of April somewhere, where they wanted to implement the changes to the decoration pack. So hopefully there's also some bug fixes in there. That would be nice. Let us fill in the roof of this room. Wait until it is welded up, and then we try that again. Maybe we can make it airtight that way. The hangar door in the back is built up with one of the here you can see that with one of the hangar fields, or the yeah, the how is it called, the Imperium hangar field or something. It's one of the Star Wars mods that's out there. I got on the last video I got mod suggestions. Ash, savior of the universe, came into the comment section and said he didn't do his job as my as the person that suggests the most mods when it comes to my videos, and dropped a whole bunch of mods on me. I have to take a look at. There were lights in there, that room lights that seem to be better to fill to light up rooms, and I want to take a look at that definitely. And then a ramp mod. I'm not sure yet what to use that for, but he had He posted a mod for a ramp I could use. It seems to be the replacement for one of the modded ramps that was out there, where you pushed a button and then a ramp would come out of a block. Definitely want to take a look at that. Although I'm not sure what to use it for right now. Yeah, maybe for a new dropship. Again, while we are around Earth, I want to definitely go back into building vector thrust aircraft. And after 1WSX10 or Vermilion updated the mod, that should definitely be possible. So going back into that should be interesting too. And maybe we could replace the Bison with something, have a nice dropship. I might stay away from big blocks this time. Small blocks going big would be, I think, the preferred method there. Okay, I don't have a survival kit or something like that here, so we will have to go and refuel at the station here. I really love that this ship is back in service again. It's just, it's so nice. It's so nice to be working on this again. This needs to change. I need to put in elevator again. I want to, don't know, put this thing under the ceiling or hide it below or something like that. Maybe I could also put it just into the ceiling and hide it in the open space there. I'm not sure yet. What should I do with these open parts here? I still need spaces for assemblers. So maybe I could put one assembler here, one assembler there, hook that up, and then use the rest of the space for, I don't know, decoration. There is a mod I still haven't tested yet. So I have it in for a long time now, but I haven't used it up until now. So there's this decoration pack where there's basically all the not the blocks, the components as ways to decorate your stuff with that. I think it's only available, yeah, it's only available for small blocks, but we could, don't know, have some hide some rotors under the deck, and then maybe put some pellets up with the components or something like that to make it look a bit nicer. Not sure yet. That's all ideas. Is that welded up? Should we try again if it is airtight now? Yes, nice. Good, another airtight room on this ship. And now we should go over to the docking island down there. This is loading up. I will decorate that a bit more, and again, maybe go into decorating this stuff here too. Okay, let us go over to the docking pylon. Need to open that up, get in there and put some, I hope there's enough reach on the built-in repair system to weld that up. Then we can go out a bit. I think I will, oh yes, I have an idea what I can do with that here. Go out. Just have this at the end. No. Turn that off for now. We will use the scaffold blocks from House.Space. Put some of them around here. That maybe looks a bit nicer than to have full blocks here. Okay. Before I used the build and repair system, I used that, I have the feeling, a lot. The unwelded blocks, because it looks lighter. It kind of doesn't look so heavy. So the ship, the station looks realer with that, because why would you need completely fully welded blocks with that? It's nicer to just have the scaffold here and give the whole thing a bit more structural strength. The feeling of structural strength, because in reality you wouldn't need that at all. And it might look a bit nicer to have them here instead of having full blocks here. This ship really... That's one thing I can't find out. Why does the hydrogen system turn on over and over again? Let me look that up. That's done. And I will go and make my rounds around this and put, I don't know, every 10 blocks or so I will put one of these. And so we start here, 10 blocks, and then have one stick out here, one stick out here, and then we go down 10 blocks more, then we have one stick out here, and here is maybe enough space to also have one stick out here. And if I have enough space, I will go down a bit more, but maybe for an automatic mining drone, we should have a bit of space down here. So I might have 3 layers. I will see. I need to see how much space I really need here. Good, let me finish that up and then I will come back to you. This is a lot cleaner looking. So now I have all the space up front here to, don't know, park ships here or whatever. And have the ability to fly in and out of this without ramming anything that could be in the way. And yeah, the look is a bit nicer. I need to get rid of these airlocks and I need to change this stuff out. But the look is a lot nicer than having all the ships crammed in here. And again, these ships at the moment, I don't need them a lot. The mining ship goes out once in a while to bring in some more materials, but I have so much stuff at the moment that I'm good here. And this one is just here because, again, it's not really needed, but it's here now. And this is also a bit smaller, and for the small ships, absolutely enough to be parked there. What I didn't think about is if this ship has enough space there. It's a bit wider than the others, so it could be that this ship might not be able to park there, although I thought about it, that this ship might need to park there. Well, let us see how bad it is. Could end up that it is. This is not fitting. Okay, maybe minor changes need to be made. Otherwise, this ship will not end up being able to dock here, or no. Oh, it's a snug fit, but it is fit. Okay, good. Then we can lock that up here too. Again, this drone we need to change that. And this drone will again be working down here. This should be the connector it needs to go to. Then down to this asteroid. This asteroid still needs mining. And I didn't take a look at PAM. So we have to see how that works. Can we get a pilot seat? Can we get a pilot seat to maybe move that thing into a bit better position to work on? This is the open cockpit. Nice, good. Weld that up. Then we can jump into this. Ooh, what's happening with that? Gyroscope. This is on full blast. This isn't. So, okay, we turn that off. Now it should work again. I want to reuse that, but maybe we will put in some different thrusters also. Not sure yet how to do that. And I'm absolutely not sure what I need for the PAM script. So that's another thing we need to take a look at. Okay, we have stone dusters on here. Where's the computer? There's the computer. So can we just... Let us see if we can just put PAM in. Yesterday I was accused of having a harem of scripts working for me. And I wouldn't call it a harem, but yes, I have a lot of scripts working for me. So this argument needs to go. Now I don't know what we need for PAM. PAM doesn't tell us what it needs. So I need to take a look at the description of the mod. We will not finish that today. I just want to see what we definitely need for PAM so that that thing can work for us. Give me a sec. Easier to set up than I thought. So it's just setting up the terminal, putting in the script, then setting up some blocks with the PAM tag. So it's the usual square brackets, PAM, square brackets, close square brackets, basically. You can set up an LCD, works the same way, set it up, tag it with the PAM tag, PAM tag. That's what we need. I see that the sensor direction is wrong. I thought it would be easy because I have a sensor already on here, but I might have to turn that around. The same counts for this. I did that with SAM too, but here it's the same. You set up your buttons and link the arguments up, down, apply to your programmable block, and then you can steer that. This thing is even not really necessary because it showed me, okay, it shows me all the same information in here. So you could just write that in. Remote control block needs to be in. It needs to be tagged with the PAM tag, and then you're basically good to go. So it's really, really neat. Let me take one look. If we change that. If we change that around. I already did that, by the way, and I might have placed it the wrong way around. So now the same again here. By the way, that's just the PAM tag. Now setup complete. Okay, then we could go out now, but I think I need to change more on the drone before the whole drone flies really sluggish. it moves slowly, and that's not too nice. So I want to put in some stronger thrusters, especially braking and accelerating needs to be made a lot better. Then I need to change this here. I had it set up before. You see that for the mining operation, you definitely need a sorter to pull out all the stuff. But I want to change it in a way where I can bring in uranium into the ship. Because as far as I saw it, PAM tries to keep a certain amount of uranium in here. So that's really neat. It has these behavioral settings you can use, and has more of them. Don't know, when done, return home on damage. So that's really, really cool. There's help, there's the info where you can see how the ship is set up, if everything's correct. The continue job, set up mining job. I don't know how to set up the other jobs. That's something I haven't found out yet. But the start is just record the path, connect it up, press record path, fly to your job site, and then there you set up your mining job. So it's pretty well done. I hope that in the next episode we can definitely figure that out. Before I do that, I want to change the setup a bit. The ship is again sluggish, and that needs to change. So I want to put in some more thrusters, keep the drill set up, but put in some more thrusters, maybe some more gyroscopes. And I'm not sure. If we do that, maybe we can also put in some more cargo containers. That would be neat too. So in the next episode, we definitely have a plan to run PAM, I would say, and see how that works. Maybe I can test it out, and then we will see. But I want to explain that a bit better in the next episode. But today we got this stuff done. That's really neat. We were able to put in the hyperdrive. I can work around that thing now and put in other stuff. And I have cleaned up the area here. That's really nice. I need to do some work on here. The whole setup here, everything looks too flat. That needs to change. And yeah, we need another shuttle that we can transport persons with, and maybe one that we can also fly to the planet, so that we can go there in the near future. If PAM is set up, we can use that on planets too, and we can bring more stuff into the base here. And we need to set up SAM for some drones here too, that we can bring in material from the station to the planet maybe later. We will see. That's all for the future, I would say. Good people. Next time, PAM stuff. Good people. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the video. That helps me out a bunch. And if you're new here, then consider subscribing. I'm putting out a lot of Space Engineers content. I'm trying to up my game when it comes to tutorials too. And we will see what we can do in the future with Space Engineers streaming on Thursday. And for now. And don't know. We will see what the future holds. Good. Otherwise, people, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.